Whenever I listen to Chris Brown's music, I want to create something. For me, he's a very inspirational artist. So in today's video, we're gonna cook up a beat for him from scratch. I'm gonna use my favorite Chris Brown songs to come up with something completely new. We're gonna have a first part of the beat, which is going to be very emotional. And then we're gonna have a switch up into a more pop type of beat. So I promise y'all, today's video is gonna be crazy. Make sure to watch till the end if you don't wanna miss anything out. But now, let's not waste any time and let's get straight into it. So yeah, as I said, first I wanna begin with the emotional part. And for the melody on that, I'm gonna take inspiration from the song Angel Numbers. And now I'm gonna record a similar chord progression, similar to the one on Angel Numbers, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. So yeah, for the people who also play the guitar or also wanna start making guitar loops, the first thing you wanna do before you record anything is to tune your guitar, of course. And for that I always use this standard tuner by FL. And I just make sure that every single string is in key. When I'm done with that, I usually add guitar rig and add one of my presets to make them sound good. Because without, our guitar would sound like this. And with. In this loop, I'm only gonna use the E string for my root note. I'm gonna do this because I like the way it sounds when you slide on the fretboard. Of course, you can also use any string and other chord shapes, but then you don't get that slide sound. But yeah, now I'm gonna record the chords, so let's see what we can come up with. And now I got the idea done, so I'm gonna record the same thing again, so we can later use the double tracking method. I'm gonna explain what this is in a minute. And yeah, before I show you how you can make these chords in the piano roll and what the double tracking method is, I want to time stretch them real quick, so I want to make them on beat, because here and there, of course, I didn't play 100% perfect. And to do that, I'm gonna click this icon right here, hit time warp sample, and then add some time markers to make everything on beat. And yeah, now the double tracking method, for the people who watch my videos, they already know what it is. But basically you take both recordings and then you take the one, pan it to the left, and the other one and pan it to the right. Now you basically got a stereo recording instead of the usual mono one, and you don't need to use a cheap stereo shaper plugin because this sounds way more high quality. So just so you can see the difference, this would be the normal guitar, just one recording, and this would be both panned. Yeah, now for the people who don't play the guitar, the chord progression I used is very simple. You basically start with an A major chord, then you go up to a C sharp minor chord, then you just go down 2 to a B major, and in the second part it's basically the same, so you can copy it over, but instead of the B major, you got an E major. But of course for this beat, we're gonna use the original guitar recording. And on Angel Numbers, you can also hear a very catchy top line. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to come up with a similar one now. And yeah, right now our guitars sound a bit muddy, so to clean them up I want to add some EQs real quick. So first just a low cut at around 100 to 200 Hertz. Then another EQ cutting out some of the mid frequencies, because in my opinion they sound a bit muddy sometimes. And then finally I want to add some reverb, and the one that I always use is from Effect Rec, and then this Crystal Choir preset. And then I'm just gonna paste this preset that I just made on all of the other guitars, and that's already it for the guitars of the first part. Now I want to finish this loop up by adding 1 or 2 layers, and today I actually want to use my Micro Freak again because I haven't used it in a while. So yeah, let's see if we can find like a cool preset or something that we can lay on top of the guitars. So yeah, this is the thing, and I just found this preset called Ether, and now I'm just gonna record a simple pattern with it. And then I also found this bass preset right here called Dusty Bass. So I'm also gonna use this one to record the bass. And as I said, our beat is going to have a switch up. And to do the switch up, I want to take inspiration from the song Feel Something. And now I want to record a similar guitar to that one, which is instantly going to set the vibe that now it's going to be a bit more pop-ish. And for that I'm going to use this character preset from my upcoming Guitar Masters 2 kit. The version 1 is already out, so if you're interested in my guitar rig presets, click the first link in the description. But yeah, this one sounds like this. Yeah, and underneath that I want to record the new bass line with the same bass preset as before, but way louder. Underneath I want to lay a simple pad just to fill it up a bit more, and for that I'm going to use this JP8 strings preset from Xenology. And for some variation I want to pitch up the top guitar, so let's make it unique, hit stretch and then pitch it up by 1 octave. And then I'm going to take the high pitched one and then I'm going to spam some reverb on this, so something around 50% actually. And then also to support the second part and to give it some more depth and strength, I want to add a piano. So I'm just going to use this compressed preset from the Noir Pure Bank. And in order to make our transition a bit smoother, I thought why not add this Heartbeat perk loop right here. Yeah, now that we got both parts glued together, I want to start with the drums, so let's get straight into it. Yeah, and here we are in a new project. I got the sample already loaded up, and for the first part, for the emotional part, I wanted to take inspiration from the drums on the song 10 Toes.
Heavy stepper, I got too much weight on this. You can see the diamonds don't.
So in this part, just some simple trap drums. In the switch up part, we're gonna make something more special. Let's add some rolls. Let's also add an open head. And for this beat I'm going to use this Lucifer 808 since it's not so present, because on 10 Toes the 808 is also not so present. Also, if you're wondering what drum sounds I'm using right now, these are all for my 2024 Stash drum kit. The link to this is also in the description, so feel free to check it out. Yeah, perfect. I would say that was it for the drums of the first part. Now let's come to the second part. I get inspired by these dancehall kind of drums on the song Bruce Lee.
Pull us, the camera's trying to pull us under.
First, let's add this sunrise kick. And then let's try to come up with a cool rim and perk bounce. Alright, so that was it for the layers. Now I'm gonna arrange everything out and then let's take a listen to how our final beat sounds like. And yeah, that was the whole beat. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If yes, leave a like in the comment. Also, don't forget to check out my Guitar Masters kit if you want all of my guitar rig presets, and also my drum kits if you're interested in all of the drum sounds that I'm using. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.